Welcome to Escape This Podcast, a show that's a mix between tabletop role-playing and escape room puzzles. This is the 4th episode of Up in the Air. Every episode we have guests come on and play through an audio escape room. This is part 4 of 5, so we're getting near the end of this mini arc of connected
Have you
escape
discovered the horrible twist that all of my arcs tend to have?
The king is actually a ghost. Wait, that's not that much of a twist. He's dying anyway.
No.
This episode, we have 2 new guests to the show, both of whom you may have seen online as part of No Rolls Barred, but also from their own project. From Holly Likes Games, Holly Musgrave, welcome.
Hello! Thank you so much for having me. I am so excited to be here.
And now we've also decided to bring... I don't know if you know this other person. I don't know if you have like an existing connection in any way.
Well, I don't have any existing connections.
You might get along. From RP Geeks, welcome Emily Bates.
Hello, I cannot wait for this, even if Holly is trying to ruin our friendship already. We're like a minute in, Holly. This is unreal.
Wait, Emily, do you work for No Rolls Barred sometimes? Have we met each other before?
A couple of times. Yeah, you made a whole application to be my friend once, but it's okay.
Oh, that was you.
Yeah,
I'd forgotten about it. I'm like 3 friends past that. It's
You
all
shouldn't
right.
have denied the application.
To be fair, that is on me.
Look, we're very excited to have you on. Just before we get into the main sort of crux of the show, we've had other people from No Rolls Barred on before, so I think we've given this a nice enough description to people. If they want to check it out, please go and check it out. But just before we get into it, Holly, what is Holly Likes Games?
Holly Likes Games is a Twitch channel that I started kind of near the end of COVID because I got sick, actually, and I couldn't act. I didn't have the stamina for theatre as much anymore. So I just thought, you know what, I'm going to start a Twitch channel and play my favourite games, which are usually Pokemon games or like indie puzzlers, weirdly enough, are the 2 kind of things I play.
We've already agreed that you're about to start streaming Rise of the Golden Idol.
Oh, I genuinely might time it with when this comes out because I was like, well, now I've got no excuse. I've been putting it off for so long anyway. But it's a Twitch channel. I play games, but sometimes I eat biscuits. That's probably
a game in and of itself.
Of what I do. It is a game. And
game.
sometimes they're weirdly the most controversial streams when I'm ranking different biscuits. I've also done Australian biscuits. My favourite biscuit of all time, including British biscuits, is actually the Kingston from Arnott.
Interesting. They're not too shabby.
Kingston.
Yeah.
And Emily, you also have a show called the RP Geeks. What is that? What's it about?
The RP Geeks also began during lockdown, where me and a few friends decided, along with half of the rest of the world, that we needed a D&D podcast. But it's sort of evolved into this TTRPG show where we play a load of different systems. We play a lot of Clock Tower over there as well.
Nice.
And it's great fun. Holly's been on it a bunch of times.
Yeah.
I GM'd a series, which was D&D actually, called Mythic, which was all modern day ancient Greek mythology.
Nice.
So if you've seen the show Chaos on Netflix, I basically ripped that off and threw a D&D game in that universe.
Amazing.
Did a
and that
Jeff
was great
Goldblum
fun.
impression the entire time?
Oh, I didn't. Zeus barely appeared. Spoilers.
That's okay.
But it is not time to talk about tabletop role-playing yet. Not technically, because we have 2 questions we always ask our guests. And the first is, this is an escape room show. We'll start with Emily. What is your escape room experience?
I love an escape room. I'm a bit of a... I would like to solve everything and make sure I've seen everything. I will touch all the things, press all the buttons. I love a physical escape room. And then during lockdown, I got some of the kits that people send out, where you can play your own little one at home. And now me and my family do those every Christmas. We do at least one. And me and my old flatmate, we often get together and do sort of escape rooms in a box. So I love an escape room. I absolutely love them. And I'm really excited.
Wonderful.
Yay.
Holly, what about you? What is your escape room experience?
I've probably played a bunch of in-person ones. Not as many as I'd like. I really love them every time I do them. And I always go, I should do more of this. And then I leave it for another 6 months. So I probably played somewhere between 10 and 20 in person.
Yeah, lovely.
I've played a couple boxed ones as well. I think I did a couple of unlock ones. I love them. I really love them. My role in an escape room normally is if everything's perfectly balanced and the team is teaming and the ensemble is ensembling, I'm usually the one who has outside of the box answers. There was one I did where there was magic involved, and I was like, 1 minute, they're telling us to cast a spell. What if I just use this wand to cast a spell? And then it worked. And everyone was like, oh, well, how would that work with the mechanics of the door? I was like, maybe there's a magnet in the wand or anything, but I'm in the world right here and I'm thinking outside of the box.
That bodes very well for these sorts of rooms because I enjoy a good unorthodox solution.
I'm a logic person, so I think this will work well. I think if there's like writing down and sit down with a cryptic thing, I will sit down for hours and just sit and work something out.
Perfect.
Holly, you can go and do your pie in the sky thing,
Scream.
and I'll work out the maths.
This should be a perfect team.
The other element of this show is it's escape rooms mixed with a sort of tabletop role-playing style.
We've already heard a bit.
But yes, Emily, you have your own tabletop role-playing show. What is
How
the extent
long
of
have
your
you been
tabletop
doing them?
role-playing experience?
I played D&D for the first time when I was 17 with my then
Nice.
boyfriend and his family, and I hated it. I created my character and I was so excited. I was playing a little halfling and I made intelligence her lowest stat and I was like, I'm gonna be dumb. And I was really into like drama and acting and things. So I was like super into character. And then my boyfriend, his brother, his father, I realized very quickly were into the more mechanical side of D&D. And every time I did something stupid, because I was trying to do what my character would do, which is a phrase that I'm not a big fan of, but I was doing that. It was my first time playing, and basically they kept telling me I was wrong. Me and my boyfriend nearly broke up over it. And I just basically had enough and was like, that was awful. But then I played it again at university. Someone was like, no, Emily, you really would like this. Like, please give it another go. And I played it with musical theatre friends, and ever since I've not stopped. So.
Yeah. And it's one of those things, right? Someone else will have the exact opposite experience where they're like, I built this really great tactically sound character with these cool abilities. I turned up and everyone's just doing silly voices. It's like, let me roll my dice.
And I love mechanics. Like, I love the tactical side of D&D. Like, as one of the reasons I still will fight for D&D over a lot of other role-playing games is I actually really like the complex stuff you can do, like with putting people in different places and doing different spells. I like having pages and pages of spells and abilities. I enjoy that.
Yes.
I know there are other people who don't, which is fine. But I want the role playing in with it, and I think it's a good marriage. Not that D&D is my favorite, but we won't get into it.
No. All right, lovely. And then Holly, what is your tabletop role playing experience?
My role-playing game experience is I played a bit of D&D in like university, but I was always playing with people who'd played more of it, and I really kind of I got this feeling that I was just not meant to play role-playing games. Not from them, not their fault. It was just like a thing of I was always playing when somebody was away. I was almost like a stand-in or something like that. A couple of times I did it, not necessarily with university friends. It was just like around that time. And I really got the feeling that I would love to play it because I love medieval fantasy. I was studying like medieval stuff at university, and I was like, I really like this, but didn't really get into it. And then I started playing Call of Cthulhu, which is like way more kind of mystery, investigative, 1920s usually, and I absolutely loved that. And I found it easier to step into as a GM as well. So I think that was like the first games I really properly enjoyed and played, and then the first few games I GM'd as well after playing a couple times. I mean, I love D&D now. I love a bunch of role-playing games now, but probably my home is with more of a Call of Cthulhu system, more of an investigative system. I love cosmic horror. I love horror, which is crazy because I actually hate horror in films, but I love it in games and books. And I'm getting more and more into it. I actually write Call of Cthulhu stuff now, writing stories and things.
All right, well, I think we're ready to get into the room.
I think everything about this conversation bodes very well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Danny?
Good.
Yes.
If you've got the notes, Emily, Holly, if you are ready to play.
Yeah.
Danny, whisk us away.
You lean against the well in the center of town, stretching your legs. You've been waiting here for ages. The letter said to meet you before sunset, and there isn't much sun left sinking over the western hills now. You travelled a good distance to be here in the hopes that this would be a job to put you on the map, but now you aren't even sure this client is real. Perhaps it's a cruel joke, but you're new here. You haven't made any enemies who'd do that. So then why would Tom the Pale-Eyed, youngest prince of the royal family, request your services only to not show up to the meeting place? All the smiths and shopkeepers have begun to head home for the day, so crowds are waning. As your eyes wander, you spot a single body moving against the flow of those leaving the central square. A young man in servant's livery with an uncertain and somewhat anxious look on his face. The amount that he truly does not suit the surroundings tells you that he is here for you. You grimace in disappointment. You were here to meet a prince, not a messenger. This can only be bad news. You make eye contact and walk towards each other, and he shuffles nervously.
How do you do, sir? My name's Ford, it is. I'm in the employ of one Prince Tom, who sends his apologies, he does. Royal family business got in the way.
Yeah, that's what you could just see coming. What a wasted afternoon.
Hold up, sir.
Just as you turn to leave, he interrupts you.
The prince didn't send me empty-handed. He passes on this purse, and it feels mighty heavy. May I ask what it was you were supposed to do for him, sir?
To tell the truth, you don't have a good answer. It seems silly now, but when a letter arrives from the reclusive prince of your new homeland, the logical part of your brain leaves you amidst the excitement and intrigue of it all. It didn't need to get into specifics, just that he was looking for help, for someone strong of heart and mind. It never even crossed your mind to wonder how he'd heard about you. Well, at least you get money, even if you don't get a cool job. You pocket it, and Ford opens his mouth as if to say something else, but he hesitates. So, what is it, you prompt him?
Well, sir, it's just... You must have some free time, is all, on account of the prince cancelling. And I've got something mighty important for myself going on this evening. Something that I'm sure I'll bungle if I try to do it all myself. I was wondering, since you've already been paid, sir...
He looks down, embarrassed, shuffling his feet. Oh, he's such a little guy. And it's true, you came all this way into town, and now you have nothing to do.
It's about a lady, sir. I mean to ask her for marriage tonight. You see, and I do hope everything goes all right.
Aw, well, you can't resist. You nod your head and tell him to lead the way. So as you walk out of the town square and towards the wealthy districts, Ford explains that this lady is a capital L lady. Her name is Erica, and she's a duchess's daughter. The duchess is mighty scary, he says. And while she doesn't have the final say over who Erica marries, she has total control over who can set foot in their door. Literally. But good thing, Ford happens to know that the duchess always leaves a second-floor window open. He plans to sneak in and propose to Erica before the Duchess knows anything about it. His request from you is simply that you help him climb up into the open window.
Easy.
It's not the perfect proposal, he admits that, but he hopes his love is enough. So he steers you onto a property the likes of which you've never seen. The grounds are staggering. So you follow a path up a big hill, and then from the east, there's a path that hooks around the side where you enter what seems to be a more secluded, square, mostly soil courtyard. There's a set of doors at the north end of the path leading into the enormous mansion. And this side of the house, oh boy, it's actually adorned with several upstairs windows.
Ooh.
But only the farthest on the right has been left open. Flower beds sit on either side of the doors.
Oh, we should make sure he's got a flower to give her as well.
Yes.
Aww. And in each of the four corners of this courtyard is an unlit torch on a stake in the ground.
Okay.
As you approach the house, you see that dotted sort of sporadically around the dirt are 4 stone busts on hefty bases.
Ooh.
So you can put them wherever you want. The entire south end of this courtyard is bordered by a tall iron bar fence with a gate in the middle, and it appears to lead to a separate part of the garden, an actual grassy area.
Oh, what's that?
Ford points at something, frowning. You follow his finger, and you spot, sitting by one of the flower beds, a bucket. You look inside. Oh! Inside is rotten fruits and vegetables. You wonder why, until you spot, way over by the far west side, a man. A man held in chains and stocks. Oh, this is a bucket for throwing stuff at a man.
Oh.
Now, should we, Emily? No.
We shouldn't.
We shouldn't.
However, we should maybe talk to the man.
Well,
yeah.
we'd best be getting on, right, sir? I shan't take up much of your time.
And with that, you are free to explore whatever you want to explore and throw whatever you want to throw.
Okay.
Okay. My instinct is to go talk to the man.
Yeah, I think so. I think man first, and we can deal with all the other interesting things after
problem.
spoken to the person. Yeah.
The prisoner's ankles are wrapped in chains, and his hands and face are locked in stocks, which are like part of a heavy, unmoving apparatus. He glares at you sullenly as you approach.
What are you looking at? Come to laugh at the trespasser? Seems to me like you might be doing a bit of trespassing yourself. Should I scream? Oh, like they'd listen to old Murdats. Whatever, you have your fun.
Hello. What did you do? Did you just trespass, and that's why you're in stocks?
That's it. Just trespassed. I mean, no, I didn't trespass. I'm an innocent man.
Right.
Who caught you, Murdats? Who found you and put you in these stocks?
Oh, guards. You know, guards.
Just guards.
Bloody guards.
Good. Yeah,
No
they'll
one
do
likes
that.
Guards.
There's always guards.
There's always guards nowadays.
Not right now, but, you know.
In general, though, as a general state of the world, lots of guards.
Obviously, we're not trespassing. We wouldn't do something like that. But you were caught trespassing. What foolish things were you doing when you were trespassing?
I don't have to answer these questions. You're not if you're not doing anything for old Murdats, so Murdats ain't doing anything for old you.
One thing that we're doing for you, Murdats, is not throwing fruit at you right now. We could.
Well, that seems like it puts us on a neutral playing field. I don't think that's a favour, to be honest.
No. Okay.
Well, what would be a favour?
I'm in stocks.
Yes, but we don't know why.
He does his best to gesture at himself.
I'm in stocks. I have one favour in mind. It involves the stocks that I'm in.
Sure.
Tighten them, please.
Okay, yeah, we can help with that.
You got it.
I love stocks.
Look, we don't kink shame here. So
Oh, I'm sorry. Is this Wall Street? Because I love stocks.
I was about to say, is it a currency thing? He's like the first ever crypto bro on the planet.
I've really invested in these stocks.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I don't really. How will you help us if we let you out, Murdats?
Oh, I've got secrets. I've got so many things I could do for you. You'll find out if you let me out.
If you've got so many, could you give us one as like a deposit?
Nah.
And then we will go and get help.
Why?
We'll go...
Why free the cow if you're getting the milk for free?
You're going to get left in the stocks.
Well, that seems like that puts me on a neutral playing ground.
Okay, cool. We're just going to have a look around.
Maybe you should
Same.
have another half an hour in the stocks to think about it.
Okay.
Murdats, and we're
here
We're
for
gonna
17
have a
days.
little explore.
17 days.
17 days. Do you get to eat some of the fruit that they throw at you?
He's relying on it for liquids.
Please throw fruit at me. I need it.
Throw it at my head. I'll catch
Aim
it.
for the mouth.
Yeah. Okay. I'd like to let Murdats cook for a little bit. What do you think,
Agreed.
Emily? I want to check out these flower beds, maybe.
So do I. I'm really drawn to the flower beds, and it might just be because I think Ford should also take a flower when he
Yes, I love that
proposes.
idea.
That's only fair. There is an absolutely beautiful array of flowers poking out from a garden bed. The garden bed itself is just a wide variety of hard, brittle rocks. And even though the garden bed seems like it's completely dry, the flowers, they're looking pretty great.
Even though it seems dry. Is there something underneath the rocks? Like, are the rocks movable? Are they heavy?
You could definitely pick some of them up. You give them a bit of a mess around, a bit of a rummage. You don't notice anything in particular just by doing that.
And is there like soil underneath the rocks?
Yeah.
Eventually, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. What's the prettiest of all the flowers?
A blue one.
Blue one. Very rare. I'll pick the blue flower.
It's alarmed. No, it's fine. You can pick the blue flower. You hand it to
I'll
Ford.
hand it to Ford and be like, you should give this to Lady Erica.
What a lovely idea. Thank you. Sir.
Good. You're so welcome. No, you just stand
Thank you.
I'm so worried that we're going to get found out and Ford is going to be holding the broken flower from the Duchess and be like, well, you broke my flower bed, but I'm sure it'll be fine.
Hey, look, it'll be fine. Okay, can we look at the busts?
Yes.
You walk around, you take a good look at all the busts in the courtyard. The four of them and their platforms are all pretty dark, hefty stone, granite maybe. Perfectly carved heads and shoulders, all of them looking quite stern. On the front of the platform part of each one is a plaque with the subject's name, years of birth and death, and some very small text right at the bottom. You squeeze your eyes almost closed to read it, but the darkness of the evening makes it quite impossible.
We better light some torches.
We should.
For people at home, you can see this image in the show notes, but Holly, would you like to describe, or you can, maybe there's enough things here you could swap it off between you, what you're seeing for the audience at home?
Yeah, we're seeing
Perfectly
4
carved.
people. Yeah, 4 perfectly carved people. I want to just say how well carved these are. They're the best statues I've ever seen. It looks like person with kind of long hair, person with a bald spot at the top, person with kind of short hair, and then somebody with like curly hair at the end. A Lady Lisa, a Lord John, a Lord Henry Jr., and a Lady Martha.
Yes. They're also, I think it's worth saying, their eyes are all looking in different directions. Lady Lisa
And Lord
is looking
John's
to the
got
right.
arrows.
Yeah. Oh, he does. Hello.
Yes, surrounding his little plaque, there are 4 arrows.
And they've all got their years of birth and death as well, which I think might be important, but we'll come to that later. Interesting. So yeah, Lady Lisa is looking to the right, Lord John is looking to the left, as I'm looking at them. Lord Henry Jr. is looking down, and Lady Martha is looking up. Okay.
So my first instinct is it could be. So it does feel like it's to do with the eyes and the directions, and if we move them in the right directions of like the garden, if we could, I'm not sure how movable they are. They might be too heavy. But the other thought I've got is it could be about the dates.
What if we move them? We move Lord John, maybe. Maybe Lord John is one that moves. But we move them in the order, like, of their year of birth. So Lady Martha would be the first. Then, so we could. Does Lord John's plinth sort of seem to move? If we
The
push
pedestals are real hefty. They don't seem like you're going to get any movement out of them. But that's the one with the arrows, right? You do give those arrows a little bit of a look, and it does look like they are a bit mobile themselves. Like for a second when you press them in, they will sink in and then pop back out.
Ooh.
Okay, so do you think we go in order of birth year? Actually, that's the same as death year, so actually I think that's fine. So
Yes, I love it. Those are the order of the arrows.
So up, left, down, right.
Yeah, let's
we
give it a
press
go.
the buttons in.
You
those
press the
orders.
buttons in that order, and you felt really good about that, but nothing happens.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay, I think we need to light the torches and see what it says underneath. I think
Yeah,
that's
I
gonna
agree.
be
Let's do it.
important. Okay.
yeah, still plenty to look at.
Yeah.
Can we look at one of the torches? Or look at the torches and see if
You
there's anything
certainly
interesting
can.
on them?
They're about what you expected. They're 4 torches, all of them on a long stake that's firmly planted into the ground with a cloth rag tied around the top. Very dry, unlit, don't seem like they've been lit for quite some time.
Okay. So we need to find something to light them with.
We haven't looked at the bucket.
We should look at the buckets.
We should look at the bucket.
It is indeed a bucket of very old fruit and vegetable, rotten to the point of falling apart. It doesn't smell quite as bad as you expected, and you wonder why. And you realize the liquid in there that you assumed was all just fruit drippings,
Alcohol.
it's actually oil.
Oil.
Even better.
Just to make the prisoner slimier.
Oh, nice.
Well, we
Should we
should put
stick
some
some
of
of
the
that oil on the
torches.
torches? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Great.
You have to use your hands because the torches don't come out of the ground, so you got to just slop it up yourself. Yeah, that's all good. You get them all nice and oily.
I will put my arm right into the bottom of the bucket and reach around and see if there's anything that isn't fruit while holding my nose.
It's pretty foul. You don't find anything hidden in there.
Oh, that was a waste.
Now you just got a dirty arm, Emily. What are you trying?
This is a dirty room.
Okay, we haven't looked at the fence yet.
Haven't looked at the fence or the door?
Or the door.
Let's look at the fence first, though. There might be something
Okay,
like a
we'll do the
key
door
or-
last.
or something like that.
To be even more specific, the fence or the gate part?
Oh, let's go for the fence first, and then let's
Yes.
maybe look at the gate part.
Understood. The fence fully cuts off this dirt section of courtyard from the grassier garden, and through the metal bars, you can see some clothes hanging off a wire line, as well as a 5th bust on a pedestal.
Hello.
It's quite far back, but it appears to match the others, bearing the countenance of a middle-aged man, staring solemnly at the ground in front of him, taking in the view of all his lowly subjects, you guess. Now, as for the fence itself, spaced along, it has a couple of decorative tiles attached. And we'll get another image.
Yeah.
I love these handouts
For
so
people
much.
at home, you can see this in the show notes, but Emily, who loves these handouts so much, will describe it to you.
So, there are sort of iron bars, and then on the first 3 on the left, there is like a plaque across them, which has what looks like a drawn-on arrow going sort of down and to the right, and there's like a rectangle above that. And then a few bars along, there are 2 people holding what looks like maybe a tablet of some kind. One is holding it, and one is putting their hand on it with their other hand up in the air.
I'm wondering if it's underneath, like, it looks like maybe a plinth or a button or something like that. Is it underneath one of the busts or
Yeah, I
something
think
like
probably, right? Okay, should we look at the gate and then see if that links up at all?
I love that.
The gate itself is locked. It requires a key to open it. And sitting on top, some metal has been shaped and like nailed on to form some letters. And it says, trespassers will be... kind of looks like a whole word is missing. You know, some of this garden is not being kept into best repair.
Mm-hmm.
Trespassers will be, I wonder, look at Murdats.
Kissed, I reckon.
I think it says kissed.
Yeah.
Proposed to, maybe. We'll find out. Should we go check out the door and the windows?
Are we going to have to let Murdats out? Is that going to be the most important thing? Because I really
How do
don't
we
want
even
to
let
right
him
now.
out? We actually didn't check. Should we go back over to Murdats?
Okay, we'll talk to him again.
Hey,
no, we
Murdats.
haven't looked at the windows yet. We
Yeah,
should do
you know
everything
what, keep him
apart
cooking.
from that. Yeah,
Keep him
yeah,
cooking.
Give the house a look, and then you'll have looked at everything, and then you are 100% free. All right.
Oh,
So
and the
you
door.
go.
We haven't looked at the door.
Mhm.
Yes.
You go up to the doors. They're big, fancy, obviously locked from the inside, and there are words in some fancy text above them. It says, "Current occupant, Duchess Antoinette Clayton." And then underneath that is what appears to be her motto, and it is kind of stern. It says, "In days of yore, laziness was punished."
In days of... I'm going to write that down. I feel in days of your laziness
was punished.
Well, you can't argue that trespassing is lazy.
No.
If anything, it's the opposite. So,
I'm quite entrepreneurial, I am.
Murdats, we're not talking to you right now.
I was talking to myself. That's just a
Is
personal
somebody
mantra I
talking?
use to psych myself up.
Is somebody in stocks? I don't know. If only they could help us, then maybe we would help them.
No, we're being quite mean, but also he was quite rude.
Yeah, and this is somebody who's essentially in a torture device right now.
This is why I
know.
do NPCs in my groups.
Okay, can we please look at the wall and the windows that
Yes.
we ideally want to go through?
So there are at least 10 windows all in a row up high, with just the one on the right being open once again. And you notice a bit of a problem. It's too high to climb. In fact, it's too high to climb even if Ford were to use your shoulders for a boost. You're still almost a body length too short.
Oh, we need.
Okay, we could move the stock. Can we push the stocks over? Then we can climb on the stocks.
If only it is a very
Okay.
stuck in its place
That's
sort of
fair,
structure.
yeah.
Should we go back with our tail between our legs and chat to Murdats again?
We don't. Yeah. Okay.
We'll play it big.
Murdats.
Well.
So, these stocks you're in, we actually were thinking about it and we thought we were quite unkind to you.
Yeah.
Just because you're clearly in a pickle. Like, we're actually doing great, but you're clearly in a pickle, and
Makes sense.
we're generous people, we
Thank you
like
very
to help
much.
people out. How do we get you out of the stocks?
If I knew that, I'd be out of stocks.
Well, no, not necessarily. You might know where there's a key, or
That's a good point.
You can inspect his restraints. You take a look at him from all angles, and it appears that the stocks and the chains at his feet are all locked with matching combination locks that require 4 digits to open. And, written on the lower back of the stocks is the number 1995. But it can't be that easy, right?
I mean,
Let's
it
just
might
try
be.
1995 on all of them, please.
Can we just try it on the head and hands one, not the feet? Let's leave the feet
Great.
locked up.
Good
for a
idea,
little bit.
Emily. Yeah.
Totally fair. It does not work.
Okay.
Okay, we'll try it on the feet.
You go through, you try some of those dates as well, and no, none of those numbers work.
Oh well, we tried Murdats, so guess you
Oh,
die
well,
here.
yeah. Seems fair.
Okay.
So they probably have the same 4-digit number that does them all. 1995.
1995 is a very modern date. It wouldn't be a date.
I think you'll find it's a very ancient date. BC. I think Cleopatra or something,
Oh, yeah,
right?
1912
no.
BC. It was a very long
Okay,
time
yes,
ago.
I
I don't
understand.
think Cleopatra was
3,000 years ago.
1995 BC.
What do I know? I'm Murdat.
What do you know, Murdat?
What do you know?
We don't
Murdat?
know.
I didn't
We
go to
might never
school.
find out.
Unless you think about School of Hard Knocks.
That's
Where I
cool.
knocked people
Murdat.
real hard on the head until they gave me money.
Murdat, have you seen any kind of inflammatory device anywhere around here?
Other than my rhetoric, no.
But no, that is a good question. Like, you have the torches, you found oil.
There should be something.
There
Yeah,
must
to
be
find
something
fire.
somewhere. There's something with the flower beds that we're not finding.
Can you move the flower beds? If we go up to the flower beds, can we
Ooh.
look underneath them?
So, like, the flower beds are basically just rocks, and then flowers were, like, seeds were planted in the soil afterwards. But, like, the rocks can move.
I think our next port of call, it feels like, would be the statues.
I agree. We know we've got another down now as well. And so what
Yes.
if we just missed one?
Yeah, either we missed one or the one that has the arrows doesn't count or something like that. I think you're right that we have to press it 5 times.
Maybe, yeah. So, okay. So it would be, what order did we say? We still think going in like age order makes the most sense, right?
Yes. And if this guy's really old, like, we can't see the date. We really probably need to see the date. But if he's really old, maybe he was born first. And I know that doesn't matter because these people are all dead. But
What is the
what
current
if
year?
that?
You are too poor to know years.
Oh no.
240 years.
Well,
Makes
well,
sense.
well.
It checks out.
Murdas, do you know the current year?
No, but we're in the same boat. Neither of us knows the current year.
fine.
Presumably it is, actually, I won't give an exact one because I don't want to ruin anything, but it's probably, like, not too far. Maybe we're in the early 1400s.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so he must be younger, like as in the most recent. So we put him at the end. So we would do up.
Or at the beginning, I think. I think he's probably at the end, but there's a chance that he could be at the very beginning.
Let's
Can I
try.
ask, why
let's try both.
can you just explain to us why do you believe that he's either right at the beginning or right at the end?
So I'm wondering if maybe this is where the old busts of who isn't the king or the lord of the manor get put, and the current one is actually in the proper bit of the garden, whereas these are like the old ones, and we move them into the courtyards out of the way.
Oh, fair. But you do know who the current leader of the
Oh,
manor is.
yes, Lady What's Her Face. In fact, in that
Oh.
case, it might be that he was the original like founder of the house or something like that, and
So he's
his
first.
disdainful looking at everybody is because he was
Yes.
here beforehand.
Okay, we can try. Yeah, he's the
We
founder, so
can
therefore
try
he's in
it.
the best place. Let's try that way then. So we would do
Which way were his eyes looking again?
down.
Can we see down?
Yeah.
Okay,
So
so it would be
Down, up, left, down, right.
That also doesn't work. I think that there is something that you can do to be certain about where he fits.
Holly, 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 Holly.
Yes.
Maybe. No, wait. Right. 1108 to 1179 is Lady Martha.
You're so right. You've got it.
1140 to 1230 is Lord John.
Yeah.
1231 to 1300
Yes.
is Lord Henry Jr. No, but they do all overlap, don't they?
But it could be marriage.
There's the only gap.
1285 to 1260.
No, because Lord Henry
1285
Jr.
till-
covers till 1300.
Yes, but what I'm saying is there is overlap there with Lady Lisa, so maybe she was married to Lord Henry Jr.
Yeah.
Because if she's from 1285,
Oh God, she's like
She-
50 years his junior.
oh horrible.
Oh, yeah.
It's the times.
Hey.
Or daughter, who we don't know,
or-
could be daughter. We don't know that Lord
could be
Henry
daughter.
Jr. was strange.
That probably makes more sense.
There is only one
Yes.
year that doesn't. There is a 1230 to 1231. There is no,
no person.
but that is a next to each other year. So maybe he just goes in between them.
Maybe he goes in between there because there is crossover because of children. Because children.
Exactly.
So okay, so he goes between
In the middle.
He goes before Lord Henry.
Yeah, if we were to assume that each of these was a parent of another one,
That makes sense.
Mhm.
Yes.
ah,
There's
okay,
another.
so then-
And there's another fair clue. I'm assuming that Lord John is probably not the father of Lord Henry Jr.
It's because he died. He could be,
died
but
beforehand.
unlikely. So yeah, it goes between Lady Martha, between Lord John and Lord Henry Jr. So it would be up, left, down, down, right.
just as a stab in the dark extra bonus question, The one in the garden, what do you think his name might be?
Lord Henry.
Lord Henry, because of Lord Henry Jr. It's such a good point.
You press the triangles one by one in this order, and at the last press, you jump as something makes a clunk just above you. You look up, and Lord John's mouth has dropped open, and sitting on his granite tongue is a small key.
Excellent. Can we take the key to the iron gate? I feel like it'll be the gate to the garden.
Not looking good for you, Murdats. Not a code, is it?
Oh, no, it's not a code.
The key fits perfectly.
Is there a code written on that
lock.
Key?
No.
Can you check the key, see if there's a code written on it?
Totally
no, I don't.
key,
There's
I'm
definitely
afraid.
no code. No.
Okay.
So the key fits perfectly into the garden gate lock. It allows you to swing the gate open and freely explore this part of the garden. So you move from the kind of lumpy, unkempt dirt onto this nice, even grass. This area is clearly better maintained. And as we saw before, there is this line of clothes. I dare not call it a clothesline because that is a very modern invention. There is the bust, of course, and off in a far corner now, you can see a small shovel.
Oh.
Doesn't look like it's been used on anything in this grassy area, but it's just there.
Okie doke. Can I look at the clothes, please?
This is just a makeshift length of wire strung from one tree at one side to another with several different pieces of the household's very nice laundry draped over it. And there's a gentle breeze, so they're sort of swinging in it, but not much to notice. You give them all a slight pat down, you don't feel like there's any secrets hidden in their pockets or anything. They're just clothes.
What are we wearing? Are these clothes nicer than ours?
Look, you thought that you were meeting a prince, so you dressed up relatively nicely.
Okay. All right. All right.
There's no labels in the clothes saying if they belong to Erica or.
No extra information. There are a couple of things that you could assume, but it looks like it's a bit of a mishmash of people.
Can we take a look at this bust? See if there's anything weird about this. We'll find out.
You absolutely can, and no, it's largely what you expected.
Lord Henry.
And we can show you an image of that.
People at home, you can see this one as well, but
yes, I
you
think
probably
that
already know roughly what's
most
there.
of it will just match your suspicions.
You might want to know what his hair looks like,
That's true.
Yeah,
Really?
to be fair, it's a new hairstyle.
And again,
Yeah,
he's
he's
just got this teeny tiny writing that you'd wish you could read, but it's so
Oh, yeah.
dark over here.
We need something to light the torches with. Okay,
Yeah.
then should we check out the shovel in case there's any
Let's definitely get
writing
the
on the
shovel.
shovel
Yeah.
or
A match.
we could use it for things?
No, as far as you can tell, it is just a regular gardening shovel. Looks like maybe some digging would
The
happen,
stones.
but
The stones underneath. It was the
Maybe
thing
we
on the
could
tiles that said underneath. No, you know the thing.
You've
on
had
the-
two
on the
separate
fence.
stone-based revelations.
At the
Okay,
same
so
time.
my
Right, you go
reve-
first. You go first.
My revelation was, what if it's flint and we could strike the stones? But
Oh, I
yours
love
sounds
that.
more like an escape room solution, so you go.
Mine is, you know, the thing on the fence. There was the picture of the square thing, and then it said underneath it with the arrow. I wonder if we have to dig underneath it,
Under the flower beds. Yeah, I like that.
or if the flower beds are just stones with flowers in, maybe under the plinths of the busts.
Oh,
or
because of
something
the
like that.
ground. Yeah, okay. I don't hate that. Yeah.
Should we try and
Yeah.
dig under this one while we're here? Although it's so nice.
No,
it's
not
so
in the
nice.
nice. We shouldn't dig in the nice garden
But what
until
if
we're
that's exactly
sure
where
it's
we're
not.
meant to?
this part of the garden looks like they actually care about it.
We should
Well,
not do that
let's dig
until
the
we
other
are
ones
sure.
first.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Okay.
in when that fails, we'll go in and ruin everything. Yeah.
Yes. So what I will say is, going back into the soil part of the courtyard, oh boy, there are those flower beds there, and you can mess around with them. It's totally fine to give them a little dig. You don't really find anything. You don't know where you should be looking. Even these flower beds, they're quite sizable, and the entire courtyard is potentially diggable dirt.
Okay. Well, I tell you what, you dig some stuff up. I'm going to go see if I can spark these rocks together.
Okay, I'm going to go towards the 4 busts, and I'm going to start off by digging underneath Lady Martha.
You do a little bit of digging and you're getting to work, and you don't feel like you're having a huge amount of success with that. But you know it, you persevere. And we turn to the other half of your brain, which is the Emily half.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, we
Of
are
course,
2
yeah.
people. Yeah. Sorry, we're one person. Give up on the shovel, run over, and then go. Okay, we'll try the other plan. And
Look, you're no survivalist, this isn't something you've tried before, but you've read some adventure stories in your, back when you knew how to read once upon a time. And these rocks, they're dry. If you're lucky, some of the darker ones might even be flintstone. So you and Ford experiment for a while, and with 2 of the rocks, you've eventually managed to create some sparks.
I thought that was so out of the blue.
You got sparks.
We have fire.
Can I go around and light all the torches?
You certainly can. It's a little bit tricky, but you have got some oil on them, so you flick and eventually some sparks catch, and you get some nice lighting. It's quite, one might even think it's kind of romantic. It's just adding a little bit of color to the evening. Now, you do find a bit of an annoying problem. These torches don't move.
Okay.
And you've improved the lighting a little bit, but that text is so small, it kind of needs some light, like right up close to them.
Could we light
the clothes? If we take the clothes from the
flour, yeah.
Flour might be hard to light.
It might light. It might
burn
burn
up
too
fast.
quickly. Yeah. Okay.
Should we get some clothes from the clothesline?
Or a stick from the tree that they're attached to?
Or we could burn the clothes, and then.
Or you could burn the clothes. I'm trying to do as little property damage as possible, but
I'm trying to do max property damage. It's our 2 sides of our brain.
We're just fighting. Yeah.
Ford can worry about fixing this problem later.
I'm trying to make a good impression, sir.
Okay, we'll go to get a branch.
It's
How did
okay,
you
I
know
don't
that I was
mind.
going to set fire to things?
I could see it in your eyes. And you did say, under your breath, burn and burn and burn and all. And I thought...
I would never. Me?
No, we're just going to burn murder.
Burn it all down. I wouldn't say
that's
that,
fine.
no. Okay,
there were some trees. You can absolutely grab a branch off it, go back to the bucket, soak it for a good while in oil. And you can make the same thing happen. You get a spark, you have a flaming branch to carry around with you now.
Hey!
Awesome. Okay, great. Let's go very close to the busts.
All right. You get right up close to them, and now you can indeed read the small text underneath. So I have an image for you.
Oh, great.
Where I have helpfully enlarged the tiny writing so that it is now readable.
Yes, for people at home, you can see this. In fact, I'll also link you the one that is outside. I'm
Yeah,
assuming
I
you're
assume
going
you'll
to
go
check
to the
fifth-
garden one as well.
The 5th bust as well.
Yes, we'll check them all. I'm going to write this out, so this is going to be
Yes, if you'd like to read them out for the people at home.
Yes, the first one
please.
says, ram your foes with sheer effort. And then, yes, I know, which is Lord John. So these are all at the bottom of different ones. So the first one was Lady Lisa's. The second one was Lord John, yes, I know. Lord Henry Jr. says, a ewe can't shear herself. And Lady Martha says, no surrender. And we also have the 5th one, which says,
Oh, yeah.
you can say I.
You can say I think...
These got to go in
Okay.
order, right?
Well...
If he says
maybe.
you can say I, and then Lord
What
Henry
would the
Jr.
next
says
one be?
you can't shear herself, that kind of thing. I wonder if we can get them in
Because
order.
we've got like ram, you, like there's lots of yes, I know, no surrender.
Yes, and then we've also got. I'm not sure if it'll be what is Lady Antoinette Clayton's. It was in days of your laziness was punished, but I don't think that's maybe relevant here.
Oh, maybe though.
Okay.
Okay, so if we put them in number order, they would go
no surrender.
No surrender. Yes, I know. You can say I. A ewe can't shear herself. Ram your foes with sheer effort. But is it to do with the fact that there are words here that sound the same but are spelt
like
different?
homophones.
Yeah.
Yes,
So-
maybe.
Ram your foes with sheer effort. A ewe can't shear herself. You can say I. Yes, I know. No surrender. They've all got a word.
Because you can say I, yes, I know, feels like they go together because it's like somebody saying you can say yes, and then the person back saying yes, I know.
I agree. And then I and I are both in there as well.
Is it about vowels? There's nothing in no surrender, but yes, I know. You can say I. A ewe can't shear herself. No, maybe not.
Can because there's and then sheer and sheer. There's sheer and
Yeah.
sheer. There's I and I. There's you and you. There's no and no.
No and no.
So hang on. Let's write just those words out. So sheer, no, I, and you. Is that all of them? Yeah. There's 4 of them.
Yep.
All right.
It's
Find
you
this
and you.
This This is
Where's the
good, I
second
like it.
U?
It's
A U can't show yourself.
A you can't show yourself. You can say
Yes,
I.
they are
can
all
say-
like homophones, each of these
Oh.
pairs. Like there's a yes, I,
Yeah.
K-N-O-W.
This
That's
is
and
less
then
for
there's
you
a-
and more for the
Wait.
And then
listeners.
there's
Oh,
an
there's
N-O
a no, a
surrender.
no. Yes.
Yeah, so they're all, so far
And-
these have all been homophonic
Yes.
pairs.
Yes.
So 2 of them only have 1 of them in. So ram your foes with sheer effort and no surrender don't have any of the other homophones in. So I think they go on either end.
Mm-hmm. So no surrender.
So
Let's start with.
If we assume we follow them, like from whichever one
Yes.
has one in, it would be no surrender. Yes, I know. You can say I.
Yes, I know.
Oh, I and we've had yes, I know already. So no surrender must be on the end. So
Yes.
ram your foes with sheer effort. A
Mhm.
you can't sheer herself. You
Mhm.
can say I. Yes, I know. No surrender.
Which I believe you've just done in the same order but you've just gone from the most recent to the earliest.
Yes.
So we didn't have to do that.
The order they
But-
were already in. But it's cool.
Oh,
But you've clearly found there's a relation, I guess.
yeah.
it's
They
interesting,
go.
but
yeah,
the
okay.
tricky part is, what on earth could you be
Yeah, what
getting
do you-
out of
yeah,
this?
Is this going to help you free Murdats or get into a window?
Yes, we can't forget the ultimate goal of getting in the window.
The gate again. It has a key. Is there anything else about the gate?
Oh, should we dig under the gate?
It had some words at the top, but one of the words seemed like it had gone missing at some point or
Trespassers.
another.
Yes.
Maybe we should just dig under where the gate is and see if it's fallen off.
Yeah. Maybe if it has just fallen off.
There is a very good chance that it has just fallen off based on the condition that you're seeing here. And all of the dirt around here is pretty lumpy. So, you give it a bit of a dig. You never know. You have a little bit of luck. You find a few letters that must have fallen off the gate and they are still here. You find an R, and then an E, another R, a T, and a Q. Look, it's clearly not a whole word, but that's all you managed to dig up.
Hmm.
Any other letters have been lost to time.
Mhm.
Qua. What would have qua?
I wonder if no
How many words have qua?
will be
Quartered?
sequestered. Quartered is good.
That's a pretty medieval style punishment.
Yeah.
Quartered. Okay, so what
Yeah.
would we be missing?
A very good feeling.
Yeah, trespassers will be quartered.
Yeah, it's got loads of E's
So
as
we'd
well.
be missing U, A, E, and D. If we combine them with no,
We get
combine
you
them
add.
with the first letters on the small print. No,
Oh,
we've done
God.
the small print. Stop looking at the
Okay.
rams, Emily.
So we're
Um,
missing a U, A, an E, and a D.
Yeah,
But the word presumably would be quartered.
Yeah, I think so.
quartered.
So, this guy who's been trespassing.
Mm.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's me.
Hello,
Hi there.
Murdats.
Are you going to
Hello.
be quartered? Are they going
What?
to quarter you?
What? What? I hope not.
Me too. It's a pretty nasty way to go.
Why would you say that?
Well,
It's-
it's
I
just
don't-
probably what was on the sign.
Oh no.
We've just found some bits. It looks like it might say trespassers will be quartered.
But have I been quartered?
No, you
What's-
haven't.
Oh,
no.
I haven't. What's a quartering?
They pull you into 4 pieces. They hold your
Yeah,
arms
it's
and your
not
legs
very
and they pull you
nice.
Oh,
apart.
because there might be a quarter. Okay.
Maybe we
That's
have
not
to
good.
quarter him. Maybe that's all.
No,
maybe that's
I
how
don't think
we-
so. I don't think
It's a
so.
good idea,
No, I
Emily.
don't
I
think
that's
so.
all we've got. Yeah,
I think maybe
we'll
that's a
have to
bad
do it.
idea. No, I don't
I'm
think
sorry,
so.
That's all we've
No,
got.
It said trespassers will be quartered, and they clearly done something to me, so I think I've been quartered. I think it's already been done. Don't even worry about it.
Are there any other things about
Quartered.
quartering, like putting somebody in quarters?
Like, yeah, in
or-
quarters.
That must
Like,
be it. I'm in quarters. That's where I live now
I
here
don't
in this
think it
dock.
is,
Don't
no,
worry
no,
about it. No,
but-
I'm fine.
Look, we would now like to help you because we don't want you to be quartered, really, and we are going to
That
need
would
those
suck.
strong shoulders of yours. And-
Oh, okay.
Okay, so really,
the combinations on
Yes, on all of his various locks.
are they numbers?
Yes,
They are numbers, and are they 4
Ooh.
numbers?
they are
Four
4
numbers.
digits.
They're 4
yes.
numbers.
You
And you
ain't
tried that
eating.
Yeah.
1995. You found it didn't work.
Yeah, it didn't work.
Okay, and we haven't done the holding the thing and
No, we
but-
haven't done the whole thing
touching
with
it.
digging underneath yet. We haven't done that.
But so far, that's meant not much.
I think we've done the
Yeah.
digging because we've got the letters.
We've got the letters. What if this might be I'm seeing going way too far into this. What
No,
if
do
it's
it.
the numbers of U, A, E, and D? No, U's going to be way too far.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you'll end up with more than.
Yeah, two figures.
Yeah, you'd end up with a bit.
What could be this?
UAED.
Yeah.
It might just be that those are missing. It might just be that
I think they're just missing.
it might be that the puzzle was working out.
You solved that puzzle.
Yeah,
Okay,
I think so.
Okay.
So the things we haven't finished are the combination for his locks,
and that's getting up there.
and the getting up there, and the tile on the
tile.
the tile on the fence.
Do the tiles come off at all?
Oh, you know what? They don't feel like they're supposed to, but again, just because of the bad condition, they do sort of pull off a little bit, and the nails come with them and leave a couple of little holes in there.
In fact, if you look at the fence you've already got.
Oh, there were other ones.
There were other ones.
There were other ones.
Okay.
There are holes.
Okay. There are holes. You have to do this and this.
More
and this
digging.
And this.
You try these, you do not find.
To no avail.
Okay.
Oh.
So something ends up with holding it and pointing up.
So we're going under something, and then presumably we are finding it or picking it up in the next image. Then we're doing something with it in this image.
Mm-hmm.
How do we find them or work out what they are?
Yeah.
Do you remember what was on this fence?
I don't have anything to say about giving you information until I have been saved from my fate.
We're going to quarter you, mate.
Like, at the moment, we're at the point that we need to quarter you.
I don't
That's
know.
the only way.
I think I've already been quartered. I'm just saying, don't worry about it. Now I just need to be freed. I really liked it when earlier on you were trying codes in these locks, because it gave me a sense of hope.
Yeah, well, we can't work out what they are, so we've given up on that, Murdats. So
we might go back to throwing fruit.
Oh, actually, we haven't actually thrown any fruit.
We could throw some fruit.
That might help. Okay, we'll just quickly throw a couple of bits of fruit at Murdats.
Makes sense. It makes you feel better.
Yeah, that's nice. Okay, great. Was that nice, Murdats? Did you enjoy that?
It did make me feel better.
Oh, I'm glad.
I feel worse.
Oh, sorry,
yeah. Oh no, I thought you. Okay.
Yeah, I can't enunciate very well because I don't have any teeth.
Oh no.
Well, I got 3.
You got 3. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now we'll
I'd
get
like
you free.
to be
They were
free.
just
Nice.
trying to help your scurvy.
Yeah.
I do have scurvy.
Right,
Yeah,
we've
it
got the
makes
number
sense.
1995.
Yep.
Yes.
Why do we have that number?
Mm.
And it was written on the stocks.
Yeah,
It is
that feels
clearly
very
for the
important.
stocks.
Oh, is it a quarter of 1995?
Maybe. That would be a horrible number.
Or
'Cause
something.
2000 quartered would be 500.
Yeah, it can't be
So
quartered.
It would be.
It can't be quartered.
Like 2001.
Okay, but it's something to do with quartering
But
numbers,
no.
though. I think it's something to
Yes.
do with dividing things by 4.
What if we?
I'm telling you, I'm not going to get quartered. That would be crazy. I think I've already been quartered.
Well,
That's
okay,
what
why
this
do you
was.
think
They
you've
punished
already
me.
been
Oh,
quartered?
you think you've already been quartered?
Oh, it's
well, I was a
1995 times
trespasser.
So we times it by
4.
4. Okay, hang on.
doing it. It's.
Are you cheating?
No, I'm not cheating. I'm
Oh,
just
I thought you
doing
were cheating.
20 take away 8,000
Oh my
because
God.
it's 5 off 2,000. So
That's
it's
really smart.
8,000,
That's
7,880.
7,080.
7,980.
You put the code 7980 into all of these locks and they pop open. The trespasser had indeed been quartered.
Oh, excellent.
Amazing.
Excellent. We
That's
got
great.
I kept telling you, you thought it was a bit.
there. You did keep telling us
We did think it was a bit.
All of
Right,
his chains jingle lightly as they hit the ground. Sounds kind of nice. Murdats gets out of the stocks. He stretches his arms, his legs, his neck.
All right, well, I suppose this means I owe you a favour.
Dude,
Yeah,
mate.
stand there.
Oh, yep.
So we take him over
I
to the
mean-
window?
Yeah.
We just could.
Ford, have you got your nice flower?
Yes, I do.
Okay, we get Modats to stand beneath the window.
The 3 of you head
Don't be
over to
strong.
the window, balancing on each other's shoulders. Yep, well, Murdats, he needs the workout now. He's been in
Yeah.
one position for too
He
long.
wants to stretch.
So you
It'll be
get
good for you.
into a 3-person high tower. It's precarious at best. It's a lot of effort, but Ford on top eventually gets his fingertips over the window's threshold, and with more strength than you expected of him, he hoists himself up inside. You take a breath, you wipe the sweat off your brow, you feel accomplished, and you're about to walk away, satisfied with a job well done, when suddenly you hear an urgent whisper shout from the window.
Wait! This changes everything. Come back.
Ford clambers back over the sill. Coming down is much less of a problem than
Catch
going
me,
upwards.
Murdads.
And panting, you see him, he's got a sheet of paper in his hand.
In there, the Duchess's study. I found her correspondences to be sent out tomorrow, and this one is exceedingly relevant to my circumstances.
You are going to get another image.
Oh, I love these images.
No, not that one. Not that
The
one.
images are my
This
favourite bit.
Yeah, I this whole thing, like getting something to kind of like look at and puzzle out is so cool.
Yeah.
Yes, for people at home, you can read this, but it's not much of an image. It's more of a bunch of text that we didn't want to read. So, Holly or Emily, if you'd like
I
to
don't
swap
think
off.
it would have been a good idea for me to try to read this one.
Would you like to read this out for the audience?
Yes, let's go for it.
Go for it.
My dearest Miranda, I once again write to you in frustration with little to share. How hard can it be for a suitor of Erica's to fulfill my very reasonable requirements? Now, before you roll your eyes and say I'm being too hard on the young fellows, do take a look. All I require is for the person to not be sick, be well, always, like a salad, dressed fresh in the morning. HTIW, Evira, DNA, smile, but only if the moon blossom flowers. Reset the relationship lest I be in a bad mood. GNITH, Gil, Isin, HTI. Okay, we got backwards words here. HTIW, and it will be music to my ears and only mine, and I shan't care if your, backwards word for family, are from around here. Claim to be an inventor of a more well-fitting undergarment, since my motto for life is to make
Generation.
Noider
The
and
next
egg.
generation. The
It
next
just says
generation.
noider and egg.
That's all backwards. Comfortable in their clothes. Is that really so hard? Oh, my love. Antoinette. P.S. I wish I had better news, but the kingdom is rife with capital punishment and underlined by foolishness. I know what you'll say. Those are such negative comments. Eliminate the negativity. Well, I'm trying. They're fine when they're acting normal, and sometimes there's charm in their backward ways. I have thoughts.
Holly, I have thoughts too. Okay. So there's the capital is the kingdom is rife with capital punishment and underlined by
Yes.
foolishness. We
Yes.
eliminate those because everything that's capitalized and underlined is negative, and she wants to eliminate the negativity. And
Well,
there's charm in the backwards. So we then
I'm
flip
not
all the
entirely
backwards
sure we get
words.
rid of all the capital. We definitely get rid of the
Really?
underlined. Yeah, because it's rife with capital punishments. Maybe we get rid of the
and
capital.
underlined by foolishness.
And
I know
We
what you're
definitely
saying.
don't
for
want
the
the
underlined
people at
negative.
home who can't see this letter for whatever reason, yeah, those dot points that were read out about her conditions for a suitor, we heard that there were some backwards words. There are also several
Yes.
underlined words
Yes.
and
Yes.
words in capitals.
That last point, for example, claim to be an is underlined. Inventor ends with a capital OR. Of
Oh,
is
yeah, we did
They're all
capitalized.
over the place.
It's
I think
all
we get rid of all
wild.
of them. Yeah.
Because it says invent a fitting motto for
the next generation. Yes. Okay. So it would be the full thing would be well dressed and arrive. Be well dressed
With-
and arrive
with the moon with
with
flowers.
flowers.
Perfect. We've done that.
Set
he's not well dressed.
the mood with nice lighting
Yes.
and music. And only family around.
Okay.
Invent a fitting motto for the next generation.
Is
Is
that really
okay,
so
really
hard?
so-
so hard?
Be well dressed
Okay.
and arrive with flowers. Done.
Well, unless he's
set-
not well dressed, we might need to put him in the clothes.
Oh, yeah.
He is
Oh,
dressed
give
like
him
a
those.
servant.
He's dressed like a servant.
Good job we didn't burn them.
It's a good job we didn't burn them, isn't it? Who had that idea?
That half of my brain. Okay, then set the mood with nice lighting.
The torches,
So-
we've done that. That's great.
I guess we've done that. Yeah.
The
Yeah,
lighting
in
is
fact,
beautiful.
it was
And
said that it was
music.
even romantic. Music is harder.
And only family around, so we can't be there.
Mm.
What about me? My family?
No, Murdats.
No,
What?
you got to
Well,
go
are you family?
Nah.
Right. Okay.
I knew
it's a
the
good
answer
question.
before I asked the question.
Yeah. And then invent a fitting motto for the next generation. Her motto is in days of your wait, no surrender in days of your latest was punished. We need to use one of the words, maybe.
Punished.
Because they go from one to the other.
they do.
Yes. Ford pipes up with something as you start discussing this motto business.
Thank you for staying and helping. Look, I could be wrong, and perhaps Duchess Clayton does things differently, but from what I've seen, families like these tend to have 3 traditional rules that they follow when they're crafting a motto.
Okay.
But I don't know what those 3 rules would be for this family.
Well, don't you worry, we'll work it out. Because do you agree, Ford, that we've done everything else that we've just outlined?
Well, I'm well dressed thanks to these clothes, and I have
He
a
steals some clothes from the
flower,
clothesline.
which is lovely.
Yes.
It's well lit, and I suppose you can leave, and then there won't be family around. But
Music.
there's not much
Music
music.
and a motto.
Music and a murder.
Music and a motto, and then you and Murdats.
And a
need to-
Murdats.
Oh, and a
We will get
Murdats.
rid of Murdats, don't you worry. We're going to quarter
okay.
Murdats.
3
Okay,
rules for a
okay.
motto then. Okay, definitely
we
one
still
of them
got
is the
the-
word sharing.
Yeah, and the fence thing.
The fence thing!
The fence thing. Okay, so there's definitely some... Okay, so if it goes, ram your foes with sheer effort, a ewe can't shear herself.
Oh, they're getting more words each time.
Less
They
words.
get one more word. No, because I think no surrender is the start. No surrender, yes, I know.
No,
you can say
it was
I.
the last one.
I think we flipped
We had
it
to go
by
the other way.
accident.
When you were
'Cause
going
hers
backwards.
is long. Hers is longer.
Oh, I see
So I
what you
think-
mean. Yes.
So I think it goes 2 words, 3 words, 4 words, 5 words, 6 words. I bet hers is 7 words. And then we need one that's 8 words long.
And has one of those letters in. Days, something with days, like D-A-Z-E.
Maybe. Yes.
Because then that has the word.
Okay,
8
so
words.
The homophone.
So you think that a
Specifically-
homophone of something in the previous motto, one
Yes.
word longer than the previous motto.
that's
Yes.
2 rules.
There's a third one somewhere.
There's a third rule.
And... Okay. No surrender.
That was the first. Yeah, let's go through
I
them
know.
just to let our audience remember. First one was
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
and we can check these 2 rules to make sure they're followed that we've got so far.
Yeah.
No surrender, 2 words.
Yeah.
Says no and surrender.
Yes, I know.
That's
3
has
words.
no in it. 3 words.
Has no in it, which is a
Yeah.
homophone of no.
You can say I. Has you in it, which is a homophone of... No, sorry. Has I in it, which is a homophone of I.
Yeah, AYE is a homophone of just I,
And
and it's
4
4
words.
4 words,
A ewe can't shear herself. It's 5 words. Has you in it.
which is a homophone of you.
Ram your foes with sheer effort, which has 6 words in and has sheer in.
Mhm.
And then in days of yore, laziness was punished. Has
Yaw.
your in and is
urine.
7 words.
Has urine.
Great. So they're all definitely going up.
I think looking at the shorter ones might be helpful because then...
I agree.
So no surrender to yes, I know.
I'm looking for things like double letters or like the starting letters of words or end letters of words, or whether there's like any mirroring in the words or anything like that. Or even just like, because there's so much positive and negative, there's like no, yes, can't.
So that's what no
Interesting.
surrender goes to yes, I know.
Yes.
So there's a no to a yes. That's cool.
A no to a yes.
Which goes to, but then it goes to another yes.
Okay, so what if it's opposites? Oh yeah, a you and a ram are opposite.
Yes,
Effort is opposite to laziness. It's got to have an opposite in it as well.
I like it.
And what were those ones?
gonna
So
have an
from
opposite
yes,
in it.
I know going to you can say
So
I.
it was no surrender.
Yeah, no, and
surrender
yes.
to yes, I know.
No and yes.
Yes, I know to you can say I.
I and you, yeah. And then can and can't. Can and can't are
Can
opposites.
and can't.
A you and
You
a ram
and
are an
ram.
opposite. Effort
And
and
then-
laziness.
Effort and laziness. So
So it has
we
to also
need
have an opposite
punished.
word in it.
Opposite of punished?
Is
Is
rewarded.
Rewarded. Okay, so we need to have 8 words.
Yes.
Have days, D-A-Z-E in.
Good idea.
That is
Yeah.
a homophone of DAYS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or I guess we could have in, I-N-N, if we wanted as well. There
True.
are 2 options. And then also, let's say, have rewarded in.
Yeah.
Instead of punished, the opposite.
Yes.
Right, Holly, you're the writer.
I'm doing it. Will
Mm-hmm.
be. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Placed.
The phrases have just been like dazed, punished. Yes, 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 yes,
I
yes.
yes.
A
I
beautiful
put-
motto.
That's it. It's done. The right candidate is placed upon the days. That's 8 words.
Nice.
It fits with our theme because he is the right candidate. Ford is going to be the right candidate. He'll join the days of all the busts.
Oh,
know,
I
in the
thought you were doing
future.
DAZE, but you're doing DAIS.
Oh, I was
Even
doing
better.
DAIS.
Yeah, I was
Beautiful.
thinking
Another
D-A-Z-E,
days.
but that's fine. It both
Of
work.
course.
It's fine.
But I put the right candidate is placed upon the days, which is 8 words.
But we
It
haven't
has-
got rewarded.
Oh, the right candidate is rewarded with the days.
Beautiful.
Let's have
The right
that.
candidate is rewarded with the days. Yes.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Okay, have you got that
Beautiful
Ford?
motto.
Forward. Say it back.
The right candidate is rewarded with the dais. The dais?
Yes.
The dais.
You've got to say days.
Days.
Yes.
The
days.
days.
Or you'll be rewarded with the inn. That's the other option.
We still need music.
Music. And it's got to be something to do with this damn fence.
And we can't be here. We can't be here.
Yes, also you need to go and Murdat needs to go.
Could we
Yeah,
be the
Murdoch's.
musicians? Would we be allowed if we're the musicians?
We can't be here,
You
though.
can't
We're
be
not
here.
family.
Family
Yeah,
only.
you gotta have something that can make
Unless
music
we-
on its own.
Yes, like a music box. It's buried underneath something that we gotta find.
Or we pretend to be all the relatives back from the dead.
No, we've got to do this thing. We've got to do this thing that's on the wall. Oh, it's like going
I'm
under a
looking at it
thing,
again.
and then they hold it, and if they hold it, it will resonate with beautiful sound, and then we can leave it and go. And I think that's the plan. But I don't
It is,
know.
yeah, because
what-
it is still missing those two bits.
It's still missing those two bits.
But
Maybe we
where
can.
are they?
Where are they?
Murdats? Know anything about it? Want to be useful?
When you freed me from my stocks, I paid the favour in kind by being the third part of your three-person tower. And
Right, then
now
get out of here,
we return
Murdats.
to my
When
getting
did you
out.
leave?
You want me to get out of here? This sounds like you need me to get out of here. It sounds like a favour. And to do so, you're going to need to do something for me.
Yeah, okay.
We're back to
What
a
do you want,
neutral
Murdoch?
playing field, is what we're at.
I really don't think we fucking are.
No,
mate.
I think-
Sorry,
I think
sorry,
we-
apologies. I really don't think we are Murdochs.
Well, look,
Roll for initiative.
listen,
Let's go.
listen. I want what I came here for. The reason I trespassed and almost got quartered. A mate of mine passed on a clue to a buried treasure right here on these premises. The guards caught me as I was snooping. If you get me my treasure, then I can get out of here.
He hands you something from his very ragged pocket.
Oh, he's got the tile. Murdats?
It's not the tiles, it's just a piece of paper, but ...
For people at home, you can see what Murdat's had in his pocket, but Emily, would you like to describe it for the audience at home?
He has a sort of, it's a yellow, what looks like a post-it note, drawn with sort of, there's like crudely drawn squares, and there's 4 of them. The second one has an arrow pointing to it that says wind, and the final one has an arrow pointing to it that has the quotation marks around REE with a question mark after it.
You're starting to suspect that Murdat's mate might have nicked 2 of the plaques.
Yes. Okay. Now, is it that it's just a word and it's not actually
It's a
anything to
word
do with
puzzle.
like a progression?
That's what. So it goes something wind, something re, or something breeze, something re, or something blows, something re, and the word will make.
I think wind is going to
word.
be right, so it will be.
But
wind.
re's in quotes.
Yeah, so I think re is something that like they're not sure about.
Yeah, because re isn't... It's kind of a weird word, so if you thought
Yeah.
that that was what it was, you'd probably put that in quotation marks.
Yeah.
So what do we think that first panel could be? What word would we describe it as?
Under
Under wind,
or below.
below window. Why would that be
Oh,
O?
oh.
Is there a
'Cause they're
reason that the
holding an
people
O?
pointing would be O? Is it like a map? Are they pointing up?
If I were to describe it to it, it's like one person is
That
holding a
pose
thing.
that you did, Emily, was
Yeah,
very good.
and the other
earlier.
person has their hand on the thing and their other hand up in the air.
An oath.
An oath. Oath-re.
Wind of the re.
O3. Window 3. The word window and 3. So it's something window 3.
Under window 3.
Under window 3.
Under window 3.
We'll look at under window 3.
We'll get the shovel. We'll dig. We'll dig under window 3.
We'll dig.
Now that you've got a spot, absolutely, you count to the 3rd window along, and you go to the dirt right under there. Looks much the same as any of the other dirt, so couldn't really tell what was going on. But, believe it or not, after digging down a short distance, you come across a small buried item. It's a lockbox, but thankfully, it's not locked. Murdatz approaches and peers over your shoulder as you open it to reveal 3 regular coins. That's it.
Murder.
Murdat looks kind of happy.
Oh, that's my treasure, all right. Give it here. And this will be the last you ever see of Murdat. I won't say a word that I saw you. And we'll be back to a neutral playing field.
He swipes the coins and he does indeed leave the courtyard.
Bye.
3 coins? You have 3 coins. Well, some things you just have to get dirty for.
Murdats, man.
I really like Murdats. I feel like I'm going to try and find him at the local inn afterwards.
Yeah, we'll pester
have
him
a
for the rest
chat.
of his life,
Yeah,
I think.
He seems quite fun to hang out with. I like Murdats. Sorry about that fruit.
Yeah,
yeah.
we needed it. It was stress relief.
Okay, so how do we make music?
Music is the only thing, just something that could potentially even vaguely be music.
Bird song, twinging the little clothing
wire?
line.
The clothing wire?
But we can't be here. We can't be here.
We can't be here. The bucket.
The bucket.
A drum.
But you can't be here.
We could tie murder. We could go grab Murdats.
He can't be here, Emily. Key the gate. The gate.
The gate.
Can the wind make the gate do things?
The wind,
There is a wind.
does feel like it could play a role here. There is still this nice breeze.
Mm.
Okay.
Can we
What
put the
sort of-
bucket on the gates?
The bucket's hard to attach.
And it's just kind of heavy and full
Yeah.
of gross fruit. Yeah, it doesn't make a good
The
thing.
letters.
Chimes. That's interesting. Chimes would
We
be
could-
great.
We could
To get
hang
the
the metal
clothesline.
letters. Yeah. And have
The
them like
clothesline's empty
dangle.
I
Dangle
like
the
it.
letters.
Mm.
Yeah.
You do only have a few letters, and you space them about. They don't move very close to each other. There is one other thing that I reckon could go along with this. This is a great idea. Something else around. that
Something
could
actually
do a-
you heard jingle earlier.
Yeah.
It's not the key. What did we hear jingle earlier?
Jingle. The shackles?
The chains.
Yes.
The chains.
You'll never break the chain.
Chains.
We're going to play
Never
the
break
chain
the
by
chain.
Fleetwood Mac.
That's it. That's what they'll
Hang
sound
chains.
exactly like.
You
Yeah, that's what it
take
sounds
these
like.
chains, and one by one, they're actually pretty carryable, and you sort of drape them over this clothesline, and they stay there, and the breeze makes them just sort of clank a little bit against each other.
Yeah.
It's
Right, Ford, have you got it?
basically music. Wow. Yeah, look, Ford throws you one last anxious glance before he takes a deep breath, and he goes up to knock on the door.
We've got to go.
You,
Wait, sorry, I've completely forgotten the motto.
It is. The
Right.
right,
The
candidate
right
is
candidate.
rewarded.
Is rewarded with the days. All right, thank you.
Yes.
Please get out of here.
Whew. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
you.
we're going,
You're
yeah.
not supposed to be here. Family only.
Yeah.
You rush out until you're at the border of the courtyard, and that's when Ford knocks on the door, and door swings open. You see just a hint of a maidservant, and behind her, Duchess Antoinette Clayton herself. She is taller than either you or Ford by quite some amount, and she looks down at him. You're worried that you might get seen, so you look for a good tree or a bush to duck behind so that you can still watch.
Yeah.
But what you find at the courtyard's edge makes your eyes bulge really wide. All of the trees and all of the bushes here, they're taken.
What?
There are people here, hiding, just as you
What?
plan to hide, watching what Ford is doing. You have no idea who they are. They look like completely regular people. Did Murdat, when he said he wasn't going to tell anyone that you were here, did he just lie real bad? I don't know, but these just look like lots of common folk coming to watch a proposal. It's
Fuck off.
it's nice to know there are so many romantics in town, but it's a little bit wild. So you squeeze into the last gap you can find and strain your ears to listen. There's another figure behind the Duchess now. It must be Erica. It's happening. You hear Ford stumble through the motto you created.
The right candidate is rewarded with the days.
The light from the torches, its flickering is a bit less romantic now. It's actually a little bit eerie. And, you know what? Along with that faint jangling of prisoners' chains coming from the garden. You swear a minute ago it sounded more like music. And then Ford is down on his knees, asking for Erica's hand. She puts a hand over her mouth and then replies, "Oh, no, definitely not. I'm marrying Prakash. Are you wearing my brother's clothes?"
Oh no, Ford.
Everyone in the trees and bushes gasps as Erica and Duchess Antoinette close the door in Ford's face. You can't see his expression, but it must be devastated. You want to run up and hug him, but if he knows you're still here, might that destroy his dignity even more? No, you don't care. He needs a friend. You call out to him and gesture for him to come to you. And gallantly, he rises and walks over. It's awfully dark, and the faraway flicker of those torches is playing tricks on your eyes because right now it sort of looks like Ford is pleased.
Good show, eh?
Dear.
He claps you on the shoulder. You
Tom.
stand there stunned. What happened to his voice, his demeanor? And, he can see every single one of the voyeurs from here, and he does not look surprised. What is this?
Oh, come, I'll explain as we walk. I owe you that much after that little adventure. Perhaps the first thing you deserve to know is that my first name is not Ford.
Is it Tom?
It's Tom.
Oh, you cannot contain your surprise. Tom the Pale-Eyed Prince.
The very same. I apologize for the ruse about cancelling on you, but it was a test.
Of course. A test to see whether you would assist not only a wealthy prince, but a mere servant. You say that out loud, and the prince frowns.
The test was for me. It was to see if I could make myself seem so weak and pitiful that even a total stranger would feel compelled to help me. It's an old trick I used to do as a child. Making people feel sorry for you is a tremendous power. It worked wonders on my parents.
Oh, now you get it. The proposal to Erica. It was supposed to be a bit slapdash to make her feel sorry for him. Well, shame it didn't work.
No, you really don't understand me. I knew Erica would reject me. Everyone knows about her and Prakash being in love. But this is about my father. You see, he's the king. And he's also quite ill, and hasn't yet started writing out his bequeathments. And since my little acts worked so well on him when I was younger, I thought, why not pull out the old tricks to sweeten what I might get? A not-so-private marriage proposal gone dreadfully wrong? Word, we'll get back to him immediately. And oh, how sorry for me he would feel. You were devastated for me, weren't you?
Yep. Oh, yeah.
See, it's perfect. They don't tell you about these little tricks you might need when you become king. Oh, I know I can't say for certain I'll be given the throne because of this, but I can say that I'm in with a good...
It takes you a second to realize because of the darkness, but somebody's running up the Duchess's lawns in your direction. It's a messenger boy, a real one this time. He wordlessly jogs up, hands a missive to Prince Tom, and then dashes away again. Prince Tom finds a spot where the moon is brightest and reads the missive silently. And when he's finished, his expression is quite different.
Ah. My father is dead.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
I hope you don't win.
Thanks for listening to Escape This Podcast. Stay tuned for next week's episode where we discuss the escape room we just did with the guest we just had. This podcast is kept afloat by crowdfunding, so if you enjoy the show, why not support it on Patreon? There's weekly bonus audio for our $5 donors, monthly videos for our $10 donors, cryptic crosswords for our $20 donors, and anyone at any level can appear as an NPC in one of the rooms that Danny designs. And thanks again for listening.